Hello, fiends and friends, and taco lovers, I suppose. I hope you guys are having a good day. So we are back with Sherlock Holmes: The Awakened. We did a lot last time. I streamed for like 4 hours last night, because I was just like in the zone. Let's see. I'm trying to remember everything. So we basically got sent to Louisiana in like the bayou in the swamps with all the alligators, and they were trying to eat me, and one might have eaten me at one point, but it's all good. Um, we were tripping balls pretty hardcore again. I'm trying to think of what else. We saved a guy from the culty people. I haven't actually run into the culty people. Hey, Chinese man, how are you? You are back, I see. But yeah, so last night we did a lot of shit. Enjoy playing Redfall. I will attempt not to die. But yeah, shit. Let's just hop in here. I stopped it right after the last chapter. I think I only have one or two chapters left. I don't know. But I am doing good. I actually had a productive day today aside from being here, but
Sure, thank you, sir.
okay, so we just got an article about another boat sinking, which is like kind of how this game started. Somebody was talking about that. But let me see here. Storm of the Century. Um okay, we already knew about this. Bayou Curse book we still have from the last one. And okay, so Storm of the Century. The tempest, which many already call the Storm of the Century, has been raging west of Lochaber. I don't know how to say that. Coastline over the past fortnight, officials are alarmed by the sign of storm's intensification. The storm is taking a toll on shipping and seamen's lives, with 34 ships reported lost. Even as this article goes to press, hundreds of living hang in the balance, with the seamen struggling against the elements. Sadly, the Royal Navy Rescue is forbidden to launch any search parties due to the dangerous conditions. Her Majesty Queen Victoria held an emergency meeting with her ministers about the crisis along our coast, and it was learnt that similar phenomena of lower importance are occurring around the world. In other news, a French thief with the initials AL is toying with Scotland Yard. Dope, 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 dope. Let's see here. I know I usually go live really late. I'm sorry. If I didn't have two jobs and wasn't nocturnal, I would probably, stream a wee bit earlier. But I was going to stream tomorrow, but I have a makeup. Ooh, pretty fly. I have a makeup dance class that I scheduled for tomorrow, so I'm gonna be doing that instead of being on here. Um, yeah, I have a weird ass schedule. I don't know what's wrong with me. Um, so I finally know how to do these properly. We definitely don't have enough stuff about it. And we gotta figure out who the cult leader is this time. Ooh, that'll be nice. Okay, shit. We are apparently Watson right now.
Another sinking near Scotland. By the strand for the details.
I guess I'll go upstairs and see what's good with Sherlock. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, once summer comes around, I might be a little more consistent, but either way, I usually get out of work at like 9 or 10, depending on the day. So, like, usually it's gonna be kind of still around that same
As you
time.
were, Watson. Do what you must.
Oh, okay, fine. I didn't want to fucking talk to you anyway. What? Okay. I was supposed to talk to somebody about this book, which I think was like some weird book that I grabbed. It was like telling me not to grab it as I was walking towards it, or at least he was like tripping out thinking that it was. Barnes could translate a few pages. Oh, that's the bookshop guy. Okay. But yeah, Sherlock got pretty fucked up again last night. Like, super, super tripped out. But we found out they're using, like, salvia and, like, smoke or snake venom and, like, shit like that to make people hallucinate. Oh, and ayahuasca. So, like, it's definitely, like, some weird, like, fume thing that they're doing to people to, like, trip them out and then, like, condition them into, like, joining this cult, it seems like. And they're going for, like, foreign people who don't speak English and like don't know what's like going on basically because they're like more vulnerable, I guess. At least that's their thinking. But hey, buddy, old pal, I need you to translate this for me.
It has been a while, Barnes.
Dr. Watson.
D d d
Indeed it has,
t t
and
t
good to see
today,
you as
Junior.
always. How can I help?
Okay. Yeah, we'll ask him about himself first. We're just gonna ask him for a favor and
Someone
be
is
like,
very
all right, bye.
Oh, yes.
Did you get
Mr.
a
Holmes,
date?
he was quite the inspiration. Last time you were in town, he offered me some stirring advice, which I have since acted upon.
Holmes is nothing if not provocative.
Indeed, the thorny truth is often hard to hear, but it did the job, and now my heart is full.
Aw, what a lame-o.
Much obliged, Doctor.
Okay. I'll see if he can even translate it first.
Last time we met, you mentioned your knack for translating occult
Doggo!
texts. I was wondering if you could help me with this book.
Certainly, Goodness. Where on earth did you procure this grimoire?
Don't worry about it. Don't ask
It's a
questions.
long story. What do you make of it?
It seems to describe pagan rituals, ancient deities. Wow, what a marvel. I can try and translate it for you.
Just the pages
Yes,
bearing
do that.
symbol. This section, really.
Entity of ocean or time. Oh my. Oh, already on it, as you can tell.
If you can have it done at your earliest convenience, that would be lovely. Barnes, does Stevenson's guiding light mean anything to you?
Well, my mind first goes to Robert Louis Stevenson, an up-and-coming author. I've been following his work in the periodicals. Interesting man. I take it his literary pursuits are somewhat of a deviation from the family business.
What makes you say that?
He wrote a poem. Let me see if I have it still. Yes. Say not of me that weakly I declined the labours of my sires, and fled the sea, the towers we founded, and the lamps we lit.
The labours
Okay.
of the sires.
That means so much to me.
I have a book on great British families. If the Stevensons have achieved anything of note, they will be in there. Please, feel free to take a look. It should be on the shelves to the right.
Much obliged.
Alright, let's investigate this shit. I feel like half the evidence they've given me, I'm like, yes, yes. I don't understand. Okay. This volume gathers facts, stories, and gossip about the members and successes of great British families. It is a somewhat chauvinistic account of Britain's finest. Cool. Is that the only book that I needed? Yup. There's 2 doggos now?
Take care of your master.
Why won't you let me pet either of them? This guy looks doofy as hell. He kind of looks like a stretched out version of my chonky boy who's sleeping on the couch. No, he's not. He's staring at me now because I called him chonky. Okay. Let's take a look at this book here. Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. Okay. Reminds him of an author, Jesus. Say not of me weakly, I decline the labors of my sires and fled the sea, the towers we founded and the lamps we lit. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. Barnes recommends a book on great families which can be found on shelves to the right. That's this. That doesn't tell me anything. Unless it wants me to connect to these. We'll just give this a shot. Yeah, no, absolutely not. Okay. This is the storm thing. Okay, well that's good. We don't know what that's for. This, oh, we can search in the archives for. Okay, so we are in, do we have a place, location? I might need to look at the other book and cross-reference it. Yeah, let's see here. So this one, it was Great British Families. So I guess we could put England, and it doesn't have anything about times or anything. I don't know the time period. I don't think. No. Oh my god. I'm gonna... Jesus. I don't think author fits into any of those. And I don't think he was like a duke or any shit like that. Hmm. I feel stupid. Likely. That's not anything to do with that. Okay, I'm hearing you out. Oh god. What am I hearing you out about? I'm gonna guess 1800s maybe? Hmm. Will you talk to me about this if I pin it?
A moment, please. Spellbinding pages.
He's gonna be all like culty out as soon as it's... Oh, okay. Well, I am white people, so I'm not a fan of that idea, I guess. But I mean, do what you gotta do, you know? Son of a bitch. Okay. England is for sure. We know England is for sure. I'm gonna yeet myself off a bridge. Okay, veered away from his family's non-literally... Oh wait, hold on. Man. The labors of my sires and fled to the sea. What is a sire? It's... Yeah, eating does solve the puzzles in this game. Actually, you guys missed it last night. There was a part where I had to get murdered by 3 specific axes. It was interesting. Salami and bagels? Hmm, that doesn't sound like the vibe to me. Okay, so he recommended this book, which it says Britain's finest, but like, what does that mean? That sounds very subjective. England, titles, I don't know. Achievement. It's giving like philanthropy or like politics or something because this says that he left from his family's non-literary vocation. And so it's not gonna be like, goddamn. We don't have a time period, so this is probably not something I need to look at because I only need 3 things anyway. I don't 100% know the difference of these. Maybe... I'm not looking this up. Like, I'm not going to do it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Y'all are ridiculous. The labors of my sires. What would you call a sire? Like a duke? Or like no, that doesn't sound intense enough. We'll try a duke. Or wait, no, cause knight would be like sir, not sire, right? Like sir whatever. Ooh. Okay. It did say you went to sea, so maritime makes sense. You BRB. I'll see you when you get back. The fuck? Okay, I think this is right and this is right. Maybe it does want a different... Okay, maybe I'm fucking wrong. What? The towers we founded and the lamps we lit. Maybe philanthropy? Oh my god. One of these is bound to be right at some point. I won't look it up, but I'll spam all the goddamn buttons. There's gotta be some other way to look at this. I feel stupid, and I'm sure this is making for great content. British families. Yes, we know that. I can't look at this book though, so it's pretty much useless to me. If I could like do something to like cross-reference them, that'd be dope, but I can't. Oh my god, I'm fucking stupid. It said Scottish author right there. It literally says Scottish author. Okay, so obviously I need to read these a little bit better. Say not of me weakly that I decline the labors of my sires and fled the sea. So his family, if we're... I don't know if it wants me to go off of what the family does or what he does, but I guess we'll do maritime and then try this again. But it says the towers we founded and the lamps we lit, which gives me philanthropy, so I don't know. Okay, so fuck the titles. There we go. Okay. The book's greatest British family briefly mentions the Stevensons, famed for their lighthouses across all of Scotland. Funnily enough, the first Stevenson in the lineage shares the same given name as the latest, the author Robert Louis Stevenson. Ever since the Bell Rock Lighthouse erection in 1810, the Stevensons have left their mark around Scotland via civil engineering feats in the maritime industry. Whether the lighthouses were built by Robert Stevenson or his sons Alan, David, and Thomas, sailors roaming Scotland's coastline have the dynasty to thank for guiding them to prosperity and safety. Exhilarating. Let's try this again. See if these are connected. And I'm gonna just have to do this to check, but... There we go. Gathering at the Stevenson building. You didn't let me read that. That was rude. Okay. The message mentions a place where the cult plans to gather, a lighthouse built by the Stevensons west of Lochaber, Scotland? Lochaber? This, I can't imagine we're going to be able to figure out right now. That could be connected, but I'm going to wait. Okay, so now I need to probably talk to Sherlock about this, because I can't imagine that he just wants me to go to Scotland by myself. Probably not the best idea. It's always raining in this game. It's been raining like 75% of this game. But I guess that makes sense because it's all like Cthulhu-y, so you want it to be all like stormy and shit like that. Stormy and dreary. The dude's giving me like Jack the Ripper vibes. There was like a Sherlock Holmes game that was like Sherlock versus Jack the Ripper or something like that, and I think that was the first one I played. I enjoyed that one too. That was a long time ago though. That one's pretty old.
Family, Watson. I let go of the best part in Cordona. Now I am left with the worst in Mycroft.
You son of a bitch. Am I not even supposed to talk to you? God damn it. It was Barnes and I was literally just at the bookshop. We're gonna fast travel there. No, we're not. Now we are. He's got new books from Edgar Allan Poe in here. Alright, guy, talk to me.
Say, do you possess coastal
Have a good night. Enjoy your sleep.
Have you
I hope
figured
you
out what
feel
this
well
thing intends
rested in the
running
morning.
feats of lighthouse engineering?
Thank you for coming by.
My thanks.
I'm gonna give you a little
My
shout
pleasure,
out
Doctor.
before you
for? Do
leave.
you need any particular part of the coast?
Loch Harbour, West Coast.
Right then, I'll unroll it on the desk.
Moi to
All
you
yours.
too. Have a good night.
In the meantime, I will attend to my translation.
Much appreciated.
Okay. This cryptic message transcribed by Davy is about Stevenson's guiding light. We already looked at this. What are we looking at now? Okay. What do you want me to do with this? I was giving her a shout out and I wasn't paying attention. Can you talk to him again?
Nearly done, Doctor.
Oh,
found the
I'm
book
supposed to
you're
find
after?
another book? There we go. That's what I wanted to do.
The dreamer's hidden daughter awakens in the flood. That sounds ominous.
For some reason, it makes my skin crawl.
That looks like the place that... Oh, the maps, right. Okay. Located at the Outer Hebrides, an island of Barrowhead, the lighthouse illuminates the southern entrance to the Minch. The tower, designed by Robert Stevenson and built by James Smith of Inverness in 1833, is made of stone. It is deemed the United Kingdom's highest lighthouse, standing at 682 feet above sea level. Cool. Remote island of the same name, Skerryvore. Lighthouse lies southwest of the inhabited island of Tiree. Designed and built in 1844, the tower is a testament to the determination of the Empire's workers and engineers to make life safer for seamen. The lighthouse has seen 6 years of construction, with numerous men risking their lives to build this granite beacon of safety atop dangerous rocks. Okay. And then there's this one. Built in 1849, the lighthouse lies at the western end of the, I'm not even gonna fucking try and say that, peninsula in Lochaber. Yeah. It architecturally and decoratively depicts Egyptian influences, making it unique among Scottish lighthouses. That sounds kind of dope. Made of granite and bearing a strikingly black lantern, the tower soars to 118 feet above the rocks. That one sounds like the most angsty, so that's where I feel like it's gonna be, but okay. I'm not gonna try and say that either. Stranger's Point in Scottish Gaelic, this simple yet elegant brick tower of light, built in 1857 by David and Thomas Stevenson, is not even the only one the dynasty erected that year. 62 feet tall, bears a luminous range of 10 nautical miles, lighting the way for ships roaming the Sound of Mull. Okay. Talk to you
Doctor?
again.
Look what I just found.
I will.
Barnes, have you finished with the book?
Yes, I've written out a translation of the section you wanted. It, puts the grim in grimoire.
Sick.
I thought as much.
Long story short, it details macabre rituals, death, leviathans, and the apocalypse. See for yourself. I must ask you to leave the book with me so I can read more of it. It's compelling. Very compelling.
Enjoy your lurk. I appreciate it either way. I hope you're enjoying your game so far. I'm not gonna leave this with him. Well, I feel like if I leave it with him, he's gonna get all, like, fucked up in the head.
I don't think that would be wise. Please give it back. That said, I remain grateful for your immeasurable help.
Oh, how disappointing. I hope you will consider lending it to me in the future.
We'll talk about it, buddy.
Good day, Doctor.
Okay. Also, what if I need it? Okay, we got a lot of shit about lighthouses and all that jazz. I can maybe talk to him about this?
Fascinating book.
No. Okay.
Thank you for the opportunity, Doctor.
Didn't he give that back to me? I imagine. Okay. Now I'm thinking we probably gotta go talk to Sherlock finally.
Mycroft, here to buy a book
Just
on
kidding.
fraternal dysfunction?
The Holmes family is beyond counseling, Doctor.
True, more deserving of scientific study. What do you want?
I came to warn you. Perhaps you have a moment to...
Sorry, I reserve Tuesday afternoons for time with friends.
I'm worried about...
It's the afternoon right now. It's like 8 p.m. looking.
He's not well. You should know that he has had episodes in the past. Detachment from reality. He will need your support.
Such gall. First you crush him under your boot heel, now you ask me to pick up the pieces.
Your
Yeah,
emotions are
fucking tell him.
impeding your rationality. He needs to be distracted, diverted into something less harmful.
Surely you jest. Only one thing shall truly bring him peace of mind, and that is solving his case.
The last case he pursued so doggedly was Cordona. He came home a wreck, and this time I fear he may not return at all.
You are not his father, Mycroft. Not anymore. He is a grown man, a brilliant man. I know you care for him. I just wish you also respected him.
The Crown cannot help you. But I can. Give him this.
What is
The
it?
fuck are you giving
It's
me?
a note tied to his case. He may see value in it. Just do not tell him it came from me. Oh, speaking of the Crown, perhaps you can help us with another matter? It requires some
What are you talking about, HJ? Tell me more.
I'm all ears.
For your eyes only. Here is a folder with all the details.
What did he just give me? Briefing from Mycroft. One of our informants, Philip Hawk, has not been in contact for the last few days. Please check his status. He was working on an investigation close to his lodgings. Hawk is disabled and his home is next to one of your client's houses, Captain Stenwick. Report to me after you visited. I'll be in the bookshop. Okay. Do I remember who that is? Okay, he's right by this place. Doo-doo-doo. How am I supposed to know where his house is, though? Unless it says, like, in big giant letters outside of it. This guy's house. Philip. Oh, okay. This one? Which house is it? This? Yes.
Not getting in here.
No. All we left is milk out. Ew, that looks like curdled as hell. Ew. That's like fucking cottage cheese at this point.
The oldest letter was delivered 3 days ago.
Okay. Not a great sign. Chunky milk. Ew. That was my nickname in high school. I feel like this is the same house. Can I get in over here? That's a negative, Captain. Oh no, I'm just kidding. That was a joke. It was a really bad one. No. I didn't really have like any good nicknames in high school. Some people call me Luna, but that was about it. Or at a teacher, cause like wait, what? What are you talking about? Are you talking about on your page? Cause if so, thanks man, I appreciate it. I'll be all fancy pantsy up in your stream. How do I do things? Unless I'm just supposed to go tell him that. Also, why are these all orange? Oh yeah, I didn't give you a shout out yet, HJ. What am I doing? Being an asshole? If you guys are bored, go check out HJ. He streams horror stuff. I always type just horror and not the horror junkie. But yeah, he streams some scary stuff. Sometimes he screams like a little girl, sometimes he's brave. Either way, it's entertaining. What were you playing last? Resident Evil? Back on the RE grind? How do you want me to get in here? Facts on all that. Can I like bust into one of these other ones and like...
Getting in here.
How about through the window? How about through here? No. What are you doing?
Help me, please.
It's a shame, but I can't help you.
Why are you like... What the fuck is he doing? Like trying to hide behind that tiny ass sign. You're too big. You're not very smooth. What do you want me to do? And I can't fucking change over to like the cool little site because I'm not Sherlock. But I don't want to go all the way back to Sherlock because I don't know that he's going to be able to help me right now. Okay. House right here. This is his house. Cannot get in this gate. However, I can get in this gate. I cannot do anything with this ladder, and I cannot do anything with this door, nor the door right next to it. So what do you want from me? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, you're a creep. You're a huge creep. What's that looking at? Okay, we're gonna check this out.
Routes taken from the embassy. I thought only Sherlock was capable of this kind of deduction. The spyglass was positioned to watch the windows of the embassy across.
Oh, okay. So he's a spy, not a creep. Yeah, my overthinking at its finest. Pure example. I'm always like, oh, there's gotta be... Are those fucking track marks?
Royal Berkshire Regiment. They had it tough in Afghanistan.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Only his right arm was functional. His left arm was paralyzed in the war.
Ah, I take it that's what it means. Ew!
His face and neck are swollen, and I can see wasp stings all over the skin.
Oh, there be wasps? I'm allergic. I'm gonna die. Okay, carriage with hooded visitor arrived. Carriage left, the visitor stayed inside. Boxes with gold from the Japanese Imperial Mint arrived. Boxes are still being unloaded. The last boxes moved inside the embassy. Arrival of the Ottoman ambassador and vice consul. The men are having a meeting on the second floor. There are maps of...
Capital M, signed by someone else's hand.
Okay. Okay, so now I gotta go talk to Mycroft in the library, which I can just fast travel to because I don't want to keep walking all over the place. Especially if I don't need to.
Please let Mr. Holmes know that he may always...
Not you. God. Oh, you. You.
I'm sorry, I have bad news.
Yeah, it's
Please
not
do
great.
Tell me Hawk is a turncoat.
Worse, I found him dead in his wheelchair, out in the garden.
How did he die? Exactly.
He was
Wasps.
stung repeatedly by wasps. His body succumbed to anaphylaxis.
And that is all you observed? Was there anything suspicious?
Well, there was one thing. In his notes I found a handwritten M, but it didn't match Hawk's other writing.
Listen carefully, Doctor. Do not investigate further, do not talk about this matter to anyone, and do not ask questions.
Well, excuse the fuck out of me.
Now leave it alone.
You're welcome, I guess. Oh, that's the lady's dog. That's why this dog's over here now. Okay, I just remember that, because he was sitting across the street at the flower shop when I first saw that dog. Okay, Sherlock, is it time to do, like, business now? Cause I'm not gonna know that.
Another sinking near Scotland. By the strand for the details.
I like that I'm, like, pretty positive they used actual kids for all the kid voices in this. It's not, like, as cringy as, like, an adult pretending to be a child and putting on a baby voice. Oh, he rocking the OG hat right meow. He's in his thinking mode.
You held your own against Mycroft. He makes for a formidable
He looks
foe
like death.
and a daunting brother.
What in the fuck? Maybe I can do this right now? That seems very... Oh, goddamn. Maybe I really can. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this leads me to believe that it's definitely at the, like, Egyptian base lighthouse. This is just who is the cult leader, though, not where's it at, because, like, I'm pretty sure I can figure that out. Okay, who is this guy? Presumed dead, Lord H.P. Rochester, London billionaire, married an American woman. They had a son named Archibald, who moved east to take charge of his father's interest after finishing his education and reaching the age of majority. Archibald held many jewel mines in Australia and holdings in England. His wealth and gems rose immensely in 1875. He boarded a ship to England. A storm sunk his ship. No crew member survived. Neither Archibald's body nor his gems were ever found. His father, Lord H.P. Rochester, died shortly thereafter, with Lady Rochester moving to Boston and subsequently passing away. It's this guy. Several of the documented Rochester gems have been recently resurfaced and have been connected to Louisiana's banks and the Black Edelweiss, among other locations. Okay, yeah, it's for sure this fucking guy, because guess where we just came from? Louisiana. And guess what they were doing? Selling gemstones. Now their goal, I imagine, would be this weird ritual of an awakening thing. And I don't know that it wants me to pick this right now, but we're just gonna put the weird Sphinxy lighthouse in there. Yeah, there we go. Archibald Rochester is alive and leading a cult. He aims to conduct a monstrous ritual at Arden Merchant Lighthouse, by implication the sacrifice of all abductees of diverse ethnicities. Sick. Alright, now will you talk to me? Yeah, there we go. I know everything. That's a jump, but...
Have the translation. But Barnes was affected by the book. Holmes?
Watson?
Did you hear me? Barnes was behaving oddly, but I was able to retrieve the book and his preliminary translation.
Everyone
I
looks
think we have a
fucking
lead.
fucked up,
Sure.
tired, messed
What is
up.
it?
I find myself burdened. It will come as no surprise that I tend towards obsession. Indeed, obsession oft grants me the insights that have become my stock in trade, my greatest asset. Yet I cannot deny this nature proves as much a hindrance as a boon. It has cost me friends, colleagues.
Brothers.
And despite my obsession as I contend with the matter at hand, no closer to understanding than when we began, I must conclude that I am of no worth at all. Without an answer, what use is the question?
Damn, that was deep.
There's no time for despair. The book is real. Those men went mad.
John, I fear that I am as mad as the rest of them.
You're working on it. I'm not gonna tell you are, though, because, I'm pretty sure it's just because you've been around a bunch of hallucinogenic drugs.
I bore witness to the same events that you did. I saw with my own eyes the inexplicable, the ghastly, and the unnatural. I can attest to their occurrence. So take heart, for it was as real as you or I.
Okay, well, I didn't mean that.
Lives hang in the balance. If you cannot see your worth, then trust in me, for I see it. And I know of no other man capable of putting this matter right.
You guys should just make out now.
Would that I possessed even half your courage. Pray tell, where does our journey end?
Ardnamurchan, Scotland.
Let's depart for Scotland. Oh, that was a short-ass chapter.
Yes, of course. You can apprise me of your actions while we pack.
Maybe you guys should, like, take a nap, because you both look hella tired. We just got an achievement called At Wit's End. Is this the last chapter already? I think there's only 7. Well, that's 8, so I guess, maybe not. Alright, what a fun place. Just want to check behind us, because I feel like games like this like to hide things behind you to be assholes. Well, this looks like a nice, fun place to take a vacation. What's over yonder? I want to go down before I go up, just because it'll be easier for me to remember. Okay, there's a weird cave.
Where did the shirt come from?
Someone's running around naked. Oh, I see a body over there too.
An old cannon, probably rusting here since the 16th century.
Ooh. What is this? Occult pattern, groove indentation. Okay, some kind of like key to open this door probably.
Or a
Skinny
box.
dipping somewhere.
Snake eating itself. An
This isn't
ancient
very good
symbol of eternal
skinny dipping
renewal.
weather. An odd cave wall. Okay, so this is for sure a door.
Fresh marks. Something scraped along the stone.
Probably
This door
more stone.
requires a very specific key.
Yeah, do. Okay. Well, damn, if this be the last chapter, hopefully it's kind of long, otherwise this stream gonna be short as fuck tonight.
Holmes, look, there's a body here.
You don't fucking say, I'm in front of you. Oh, shit.
Body is still soft to the touch. He died recently.
Ew, are his eyes out?
Eyes are
Ooh, icky.
Scratches, bruises, and stabs, all self-inflicted.
Ew, did you cut your own eyes out, my guy?
The infamous curved dagger.
Why is he tied up, though?
Firmly to his hand.
I'm gonna argue that you can't tie a knife to your hand. At least not well? Oh,
Broken chain. Something was attached to the end.
His body succumbed to all those.
interesting. Really though, how does one tie a knife to their hand? That just feels... Okay, weird sigils. Yeah, it does look pretty cold out here. I don't think they should be skinny dipping in this weather. Splash of blood, non-arterial wound, small pool. Okay. What do we got here? Searching for something, question mark?
This branch was recently broken. The wood is still green.
It just feels difficult. Like, I mean, I'm not saying it's not possible, it just doesn't seem like an easy task.
Whatever Ashmat had secured to his chain, he lost it here.
Okay. Like, and I feel like someone else would definitely have to tie the knife to your hand because, like, one, it already seems difficult enough to tie a knife to your hand, but two, I feel like doing that one-handed is damn near impossible. Okay, let's check this house back out up here. We'll see what's going on up there. Or lighthouse, not a house, I guess. It's partial house. Or at least the surrounding area first. I don't want to go inside before I know that, like, I found everything out here, if I can do that possibly. I prefer not to backtrack a bunch. Hello. A sphinx. manually broken. What was broken? The face? It doesn't have one. Yeah, black featureless face. Okay. Alright. I guess we're gonna go inside.
The door won't budge.
I guess we're not gonna go inside. There's another one of those paintings, but it's not letting me look at it, so I don't know that it's important. Hello.
Barred and barricaded from
Ah.
the inside.
Every avenue I find is just shit on immediately. I think I'm smart for about 30 seconds, and then this game says, actually, how about you go fuck yourself instead? Okay, it's not letting me walk any farther that way. Maybe we did miss something down below? Okay, so this is like that weird little like hidey hole area. And I believe we found everything over here. This is that door that we can't open yet because we don't have the key or the piece that was missing. We looked at that shirt. We looked at this fella. Poor unfortunate soul. Okay. So we got him beating himself up. We found all this. He was looking for something over here, dropped something here, but there's nothing actually here. And then this was just like a dead end. Let's check out our little brain palace, I guess. Front entrance to the lighthouse is locked. Yes, we know that. Okay, can't do anything with that. Oh, here we go. We gotta pin this. Hey, here we go. Something nearby, question mark? Okay. Shiny metallic lost. Hey, give me that. This looks like it matches that door.
This medallion saw frequent use. Interesting occult pattern.
Yep.
What drove him to this dreadful...
Sickening.
I fear we are about to see for ourselves.
Alright, let's bust into this creepy door down here. Let me in! Hey, here we go. Sketchy. Oh. I feel like I should maybe grab one of those guns, but he's probably not gonna do that. Let's see here. That looks nasty. I don't like that. This looks pretty sketchy. What the fuck? What are those? Those look like a bad guy in D&D. I can't think of what they're called. Ew. They're like tying people up and taking gold. Now they're in cages. Is this backwards? No? Ew. Ooh, that looks like a mouth. Sketchy. Yeah, they look like those weird, like, merfolk people in Dungeons and Dragons, kinda. Okay, there's some crazy room on the other side over here. Can I do anything with this cage? Doesn't really look like it. I like that these pictures are more obvious when you're in your little thing. Huh. It's odd. Okay, we'll try this side now. Oh, we got even more. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's like definitely Anubis-y, because it was like your heart needs to weigh like the same or less than a feather or something like that. Okay, so this is guy's got his eyes gouged out, kind of like that one guy did. Got some monks. Bunch of people tied to poles again. Bunch of culty people spinning a wheel. This... Ew! Okay, well definitely something about gouging your eyeballs out. This looks like the lever, which was what you had to pull when you were about to stab your eyes. Okay,
An
there's a
obsidian
heart on
heart.
this side,
Masterful work.
which would lead me to believe that there needs to be gold on this side.
That's a craft.
Yeah, we gotta make it match up. There's nothing in this bowl.
Sealed shut and seemingly for a long time.
I believe that this is probably what's gonna open once we get all this done.
Fresh blood in some kind of ritual.
Yeah. This is the lever.
This vessel is covered in dried blood.
Ew.
Oh,
It show is.
We need fresh blood. And no, I'm not volunteering.
fear not. I think Ashmaz.
I was gonna say, we do have a dead body outside. No disrespect to my guy, but he doesn't need it anymore. Why keep all your blood to yourself when you could donate it, you know? I'm running the wrong direction. Actually, I cannot give blood because I will pass the fuck out. I do not like remaining conscious when I have blood work done.
Anything to hold blood, Watson?
Fine, take my flask.
Ew. Better throw that shit away after. Skirt. Okay. So we're gonna pour this guy's blood into this bowl. Do just want to make sure I'm not missing any little shit. Okay. So pour the blood in here. Pull the lever. And...
The lever doesn't want to stay on its own.
okay.
Watson, hold the lever for me. I must investigate.
Okay, cool. So in the other room, it's opening something over here. That big ass cage, I think. Hey. Sure done did.
Holmes, watch out! My lever went back up.
Ah!
Doors, Watson. Hold the doors.
Hold the door!
Ah! We're trapped! Now what?
Look around. There must be something we can use.
Well, I didn't mean to trap him, but I guess that's how it be. Well, there's a little spinny wheel on the other side. The lever's not moving over here anymore. I'm not noticing anything new to the environment.
A rather accurate depiction of the human heart.
Okay, we did look at that already. Can I...
Look around, Watson. There must be something useful.
I'm trying. Was this pillar here before? Aha! She said, not knowing if that was doing anything. Ooh, okay, okay. This is reminding me of a Zelda puzzle, actually, where you have to, like, you're like two different people at the same time. Shoulder level, arm size, lock
Those holes seem to have purpose,
mechanism.
but I won't risk my arm to find out what.
Yeah, we don't need to stick our arms up in there. Look at that. He'll stick his arm in there. What the fuck? Oh, do I have to do it to a bunch of them? Give me all your bones. I just need to borrow them for a minute. Maybe I need to put them on one. How many holes does each pillar have? That one has 2. This one has 2. What else? What else? You got any more sticks? Can I use this? Nice. Okay, we need like one more. Hey, there we go.
Be ready for anything, Watson.
Is Cthulhu about to come out of there? Oh no. Is this gold? Hey.
Right, Watson.
It's merely a chest with coins and a dagger, made of obsidian by the looks of it.
Sick. You maybe want to grab that, did you? Okay, we're gonna pin this. See if I can't put it in this bowl for him. Nice.
Use these with care. Let us
Fucking
be
tell me what to
first
do.
adventurers to raid a tomb without destroying.
A? A? What was the next step? Tell me the secret wall. Do I have to do it again?
Terrific. Now, onward before they close again.
A.
Paths converge, Holmes.
Da 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 da. We had like the little. Oh Jesus Christ! It's so dark and spooky. So spook. What? Calm down, Sherlock. That was weird though. Some like reverberation or something came from this.
Is that you, Holmes? Are you all right?
Okay, well we gotta find him before he goes off the fucking deep end.
Holmes! Holmes, speak up!
Watch it be like a fucking like mimic or some
Holmes,
shit.
speak up!
This is gross.
Holmes! Holmes!
I'm trying.
Holmes, speak up!
Uh-oh.
Sherlock?
Watson!
Uh-oh.
I'm coming!
Help!
There we go.
Keep talking!
Ew, I hate these things. Did we get somewhere good?
Holmes, come on, wake up!
Oh, okay, we found him.
Thank heavens. What were you doing? What happened?
Tripping balls again.
So distant. The sun inverts the earth. It becomes transparent.
Sherlock, snap out of it.
Nothing is everything. We are so
Ugh.
small, inconsequential. A shadow in the dark.
I think we best go back. You are not well, Sherlock.
Yeah, buddy.
No. We are so close. We cannot.
You asked that I intervene if I saw you cracking. This is me intervening.
With every
He's like,
passing
I see everything.
another life is extinguished. We must stop. Rochester, we must end this.
Ah, Sherlock, you almost died.
Do not worry about me, John. You have
Oh
everyone to
man.
save.
I don't really feel comfortable leaving you alone, my guy. Oh, okay. Oh, god damn. Ew. Icky. Hi.
Holmes.
What you doing? You fallen in love with the wall over there? Do I click on this guy?
Sir, are you all right? No response.
Okay. I'm gonna leave you to do your thing. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. No, he's fine. He's fine. He's having a great time. He's just in love with the wall. Lighthouse Keeper Diary, May 3rd. Oh, that's today, but not... Well, not anymore. The builders from Tobar Muir know nothing that they ought to. I had to teach them how to change oil. Their one proficiency seems to be asking questions about the caves and where my son went missing. I said nothing at first when some sort of lord arrived and offered me money for a tour. I relented and showed them around. The man claimed to be a collector of antiquities, but what could he have sought? It was easy money, but I could not help but feel as if I have betrayed this place and my boy. You're okay, man. You're not fired yet. Everyone gets one shitty pun. Then you're in timeout. Just kidding. What's your medical opinion on this guy?
Horrors during the war, but this is complete madness.
What the fuck? These guys got laser technology? What the fuck? What you guys doing? I'll fuck with these lasers in a second. I wanna join.
They are all entranced, captivated by the light of the lens.
Sherlock, don't touch it. We still don't know what it is capable of.
I didn't touch it. Calm down. Still gonna fuck with those lasers. I just wanna... So what is this?
The sheer
Looks
form
like
of it, the color.
Some weird jade or something.
Uneasy.
Obsidian?
Black, metallic, and with a
Yeah.
characteristic hue. Obsidian yet again.
Ashmont, you must familiarize yourself with the process of charging the K-lid lenses, energizing them with beam emitters. The emitters themselves are not complicated to operate, but there can be no more mistakes as our day of reckoning draws near. One such error would be to keep that obsidian toy of yours near the lenses. They are strong in most circumstances, but vulnerable when energized, and we have only a limited supply. I should take that. You're not gonna let me take that? That's fine. What else do you want me to look at? What do you want from me? Ha.
This material feels very sturdy. It would take an enormous effort to break like that.
Okay, so we know that obsidian fucks with these things.
The base appears to rotate.
Yeah, I figured.
Hands off, Holmes. We have no idea of its purpose.
You're correct. However... They're going off over here. Can I grab that? I kind of want it.
Black, metallic, and with a characteristic
No.
hue. Obsidian yet again.
Oh. Okay, well let's look at what we have here, I guess. What is this? Oh. We'll leave him as mad because he's pretty crazy right meow. How to stop the ritual. How to interrupt the hypnosis from the lens. Here we go. Obsidian dagger. Strange devices with the beams. And entrance people. And this warning, I believe, would be the correct. Yeah, there we go. Energize the lens and strike it with the obsidian dagger. Caled lenses can only be destroyed with obsidian. The dagger from the cave should suit perfectly. The one hitch is that the lenses must first be made vulnerable by charging them, energizing them with beam emitters. Okay. I'm gonna wait on that. Yeah. Okay, now can I grab this?
Black.
Oh, unless it wants me to grab...
Characteristic hue. Obsidian yet again.
Okay, well... Let's see if it'll let me rotate these now at least. There we go. There we go. Stabby stab. Kia.
That's it. You did it. The lens broke.
John, the worshippers, we need to make sure.
Of course, I'll see if they're all right.
They probably don't have eyeballs. I'm just assuming. So, how are they? Oh, I'm supposed to look at them right now.
At least this awful mask is breathable.
Yeah, maybe take it off.
Check her pulse,
Ew.
can you, Watson?
As expected, the pulse is elevated, but within normal limits.
Her chest is moving fast. She's hyperventilating.
Well, I mean, she has a bag over her head, so that's kind of a rational response to that. Supposed to check any of these other fuckers out? No. Okay. Let's see here. Let's look at our stuff. Okay. Maybe we can do this now. We have the obsidian dagger, and then... okay, that would be good, because that gets rid of their, like, hypnosis and stuff. And then the last one we need is a green one, which I guess this warning, because that's what tells us how to do it. Oh no, damn, the only thing right was that dagger. Okay, fine. This lighthouse ritual... Oh, they're jumping from the top of the lighthouse. Yeah, maybe use that. And then I know it's not this. Well, it could be. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think it's this, but I want to check that other one, so... Okay, no, that's not it either. Okay, we got some searching to do still before we continue on. So now we just have to get to the top of the tower, which... I mean, there's a door right here. Okay, yeah, we can go up farther.
Stop there, shipmates. A storm awakens and we've battened down the hatches.
Oh yeah? He's got some blood on his leg there.
Dirty Summers, I presume. Nice to put a filthy, sweat-covered face...
Hey, finally the guy with the metal eyeball. I heard about him in like chapter 2.
That's no way to speak to a captain. Sherlock!
Ooh. Oh. Well, I don't know that I had to do that, but
I didn't have a choice.
it was highlighted green, so I did it.
Not stop Rochester. Summer's death will be but one of many.
That kind of felt like an overreaction now that I am assessing it again. But you know, yeah, he's pretty fucking dead.
The sailor who didn't survive the storm.
He survived the storm. He didn't survive the Watson.
My sanity
Forgive me,
is
Summers.
slipping away. I feel like I've been there.
Okay, tower entrance. We've got bags of food. Bunch of symbols all over the floor. Gross. Ooh.
They made
Barricaded
sure
door.
No one could enter through the main door.
Okay, so this is like the main entrance then. I feel like I shouldn't stand on this, but I want to. Oh, it's just water. What's through this door before we go up any higher? Oh, what the fuck? Beam emitters. Oh shit, those are those lenses and stuff. That's not good.
It seems they have placed beam emitters all over the main gallery. Khalid lenses are placed inside the lantern room.
Okay. A collection of notes Ashmat left himself over the course of the past few weeks. It all went south at the Arneson's place. Him, that pup, and that harlot. I wish the water would take them away. They didn't deserve to be brought here with the others. No, no, no. The underground tunnels call me again every time I go to sleep. I wake up in the caves. Yesterday I woke with an obsidian shard in my hand and absolutely no memory of it. Tonight the caves will call me again. What I have witnessed in my dreams is horrific, but I cannot resist. Gross. So is there a kid here then? Because that's kind of what that sounded like. Which ain't cool, bro. Oh, I can only move up and down. Okay. Ooh. What did I miss? There we go.
They modified the gallery and watchroom. One moment, Watson. I'll redraw this blueprint.
Okay, so we can go back into our little mind palace again in a minute, but...
I know this company. They make Fresnel lenses, essential for any modern lighthouse lantern.
Sure.
Hay for padding. They didn't want their cargo damaged.
I mean, I wanted to look at the book, not the hay, but... You know. Okay, April 4th, 1882. I've heard the melody again. I hear it in every drip that falls from the top floor to the ground. I hear it in the meditative rotations of the lantern. I can hear it this very moment as my pen scrapes against the paper. Ever since my boy left me, this log has been my only companion. Sometimes I sleep in his bed so as not to see it empty. I think I saw him swimming the other day in the inky sea. His skin was dead and gray, his teeth as sharp as a piranha. He looked at me with salt red eyes, steadfast amid the furious waves, and I saw naught but loathing in his gaze. Gross. Okay. Dirty Summer's Dock. Okay, so this is like his room then. Of all the nasty deeds I have done for coin, this is without question the worst. Those strange dreams become more frequent, but I try not to dwell on them. And yet, life here is tedious, so I cannot stop my mind from returning to the visions. I cannot stare at the sky. I am loath to look at the sea or Ashmat's face or mine own hands. Rochester says that soon everything will disappear, be eaten by the old one. It would be a better world even if I were not around to see it. Okay, well, you're not, because we just shot you in the head, but sorry about your luck. Alright. Let's check out the old brain spot. So we got these strange devices with beams. I feel like, or these lens weaknesses. It's how to stop it. So I'm gonna try the weakness first. And then this blueprint. Hey, there we go. Follow the sabotage plan. We must destroy the Kalud lenses at the base of the lantern as depicted on the blueprint. In order to achieve this, each lens must be targeted by 2 beam emitters simultaneously, then manually shattered using the obsidian dagger. We may need to work separately as Rochester and his servants will be trying to protect the lenses. Oh, great. Well, going up. Let's get it, I guess. Point of no return. Let's go. We in it for the long haul now.
We shall apply what we just learned, charge the Khalid lenses, and break them with the dagger. That should put a stop to this cursed ritual.
All right, good. I confess, I worry about what awaits us. Is it too much to hope this will all come right?
If our future is black, it is better surely to face it like a man than to attempt to brighten it by mere will-o'-the-wisps of the imagination. Come on. We'll go together.
Shit's about to get wild. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's a couple people here.
Look at them all. We have to help them.
Watson, stop. Rochester will see you.
What should we do?
We get answers. Stay here, see to the lenses. I shall confront Rochester. He owes me the truth.
I mean,
Sherlock! Sherlock!
I feel like he's gonna yeet himself off the top of the lighthouse.
Holmes, you are late. Was the path here not as you anticipated?
Not really.
Expected me?
We've stood here before, Mr. Holmes. Another you, another me. Many years ago. I wonder what will happen this time.
What?
Sure.
What are you talking about?
Join me. Bear witness to the end.
This guy is a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Hey squad, I just need to borrow this and y'all are in the way, so... Oh man, alright, bet. Try this one first, I guess. Excuse me guys, I just need to... God damn, how the fuck am I supposed to get through these people? I imagine... Shit. I'm pretty sure they're offing themselves right now. Okay. That one's lit. Okay, I can get this one right here. Smash. Okay.
You cannot bear witness to anything, Lord Rochester. You are blind.
How could you?
It is what I do.
No. How could you be so ignorant? For I have never seen more clearly than in this moment. Never felt more than I feel right now. Every fiber of the earth.
You could have just gone. Shit, they're throwing themselves off right now. I can hear it.
The bile of madness rises in our throats just as our master rises below. I see moon beasts, night gaunts, a witch doctor in Arkham. I see what the stars themselves are dreaming.
Sure.
More than any man has ever known.
You are delusional. How did you do it? The compulsions, the visions, was it
Drugs.
some form of hypnosis or no? A drug, perhaps?
Yeah, it's
Tell me.
definitely drugs.
There is no ruse. There is no big reveal. It is exactly what it seems. You still
100% drugs.
desperately against this truth, but you feel it too. Yes?
Because of the drugs.
You are mad. You have mistaken hallucinations for reality.
Are you really want to talk, Mr. Holmes? Speak truthfully now. In the port, in the swamp, what did you see?
drug-induced hallucinations.
Meaningless dreams, the result of asphyxiation or medication.
No, no, no! You are lying to yourself, Mr. Holmes! Why? If you are not here for the truth, then you are a diversion. But no more!
What, are we gonna fight about it? Let's go.
Kanga! Oh, Master! Oh, Great One! He has come! Take me! Accept my sacrifice! The world is yours!
Bye. Oh shit.
Ah!
What the fuck just happened? What? What? This is the exact same one I just shot.
You cannot bear witness to anything, Lord Rochester. You are blind.
How could you?
It is what I do.
No! How could you be so ignorant?
What's
For I have never seen more
happening?
clearly than in this moment. Never felt more than I feel right now. Every fiber of the earth, every molecule reverberates in anticipation of the
Did I loop or did I fuck up?
madness rises in our throats just as our master rises below. I see moon beasts.
You are delusional. How did you do it?
I'm gonna skip this just because it's saying the same
There is no
thing.
ooze. There is no big.
You are mad.
Are you really?
Okay, I guess this time I'm gonna try and agree with him to keep him up here. Yeah, because we said we saw hallucinations because that's what we saw, but
Something beyond the capacities of my imagination. Our world.
I'm very confused.
Alien, but
So familiar. Yes, I see it too. In your mind's eye. Untold horrors lick their lips in the shimmering dreamlands as Sarnath sinks eternal.
Oh, so we just gotta keep him talking. Because Watson didn't get murked this time. Okay, so now we have to bust open another one of these, but... Alright, you guys need to stop chucking yourself off the lighthouse. Like, I know, like, go Cthulhu and all that, but like, maybe just wait a couple minutes before you make that decision. How do I get to the next one, though? Because I can't... Ooh. Jesus, there's so many of them. Oh, shit. Shit. Okay, first time there's been a quick time event in this whole thing, but sure, yeah, let's go for it. Okay, let's try that again. My bad. Whoops. Yeah, RIP for sure. Okay, cool. So, quick time. Okay. Don't mind me, guys. Just squeezing on through. Does that hit anything? Yes. Okay. So we gotta get one more to hit this. Hold on. move this one? No. Okay. Maybe... What's that do? Let's see. Okay, so I can move this. Okay, that's just backwards and forwards. And what is this?
It's completely broke.
Okay. Is this one broken too?
Something is missing.
Oh, can I take the one out of the other one? Because that one still had one left, I'm pretty sure.
This could prove useful.
Yeah. There we go. Now, how do I get to that one, though? That maybe doesn't feel like the one I'm supposed to be doing right now, though. Alright, guys, stop chucking yourself off the lighthouse. How do I get over there? I don't want to go all the way back if that's not right. I could have swore earlier I had this one on here. Okay, yeah, I can't hit that. Huh. Okay. Well, shit. I'm scared to go all the way back through those people and get murdered if I can't get to this one. Feel like how I'm like looking like me leaning is gonna make a fucking difference. Oh, can I go through these guys? No. Okay. Alright, I guess we're just gonna head back through the group of gross people and try and make it through. Guys, stop. Please let me get to that one. I would really appreciate it. Hey, here we go. Okay, so we're just gonna try and keep him talking this time, I guess, because last time I was rational. Watson died.
Hoping to achieve with all this slaughter? Do these people deserve such suffering?
They are just tools. Their existence is meaningless unless put to use. Oh, all-seeing master. Oh, grand God beneath. How he has blessed them with purpose.
You use them for cruelty.
I've seen a man eat his own flesh
Ew.
just to hear the whispers of lizards. I've seen a mother behead her newborn that she might travel to another world. Galaxies.
Sounds like a shitty mom.
Light folds in on itself until nothing remains. You know not cruelty, Mr. Holmes. Cruelty is for such knowledge to be beyond the reach of so many.
This is hubris delusion. You are Icarus flying too close to the sun.
No, no. You misinterpret the legend, Holmes. Icarus flew. He reached heights
Are you talking about this guy?
ever reached. One must imagine Icarus happy.
He burned. Rochester plummeted to his death.
And were you to ask him
Oh, yeah.
choice, he would have not a single regret. Every step I took was necessary. Every drop of blood a blessing. Every death predestined. Surely you understand. It was for knowledge. The only thing worth living for. Why must you remain so blind? Be honest. What is it you fear?
I feel like this is what he wants to hear, but it's also accurate to the character.
I'm afraid that it will cost me my sanity, much as it has cost you yours.
There is no such thing as sanity. There is only the world as it is, and one's willingness to accept it.
Okay, sweet. That was the right answer there. Okay, I think we got 2 more maybe. God, they really want me to walk through all these gross people. Just keep doing your little chanty thing, guys. Ignore me. Just excuse me, pardon me. Can I move this one at all? Because this one's just like in the way. Unless I can get it to bounce this back to it, but I don't think so. I wish you could see where it was putting stuff better, but... Is that hitting anything? It's just like barely not hitting that one. It was orange for like a second. Ooh. There we go. Got one right there. A. I don't know if I can get to that one though. There's people blocking it literally on all sides. Oh, gotta go through this way. I guess we'll try it. Just going through the mosh pit, don't mind me. You'd think with me breaking some of these, they'd like thin the herd out a little bit, but I guess not. Okay, so this is just to get to this one, which doesn't really help me. Okay, so I'm supposed to light the other one then. That one was no point to that one. God damn it. Alright. Yeah, we're going back. I feel like I'm trying to sneak past people at a movie theater. Oh my god, okay. You get it, you're angsty. A, here we go. No, not A. Here we go. I should be able to pull this one this way to get it out of the way of this, I hope. There we go. Alright, number 3, busted. Go talk to Psychopath again.
You truly believe it? That a god arises from below that the world shall end?
There is only nothingness. Only chaos and torture and endless time, stretching its wings, baring its teeth.
It's preposterous. It's nonsense. It's... You drugged me.
Yeah, that.
The fumes in the temple, narcotics, a bad reaction. Or you're one of my cross agents. Yes.
Reel it back.
The stink of my brother all over it. No, wait. Of course.
Reel it back.
In the asylum. In Black Edelweiss, tied to a chair.
You are standing right here, Holmes, as you always do.
You said that before. You said we had met, but I've never seen you before in my life.
The cycle repeats. Old becomes new, and we remain pawns in the hands of a god. Submit! Submit to your inconsequence!
It is unthinkable.
It is undeniable.
I cannot.
When you have eliminated all which is impossible, then whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth.
He knew my catchphrase.
Now is the moment. You know it in your heart. Say it. Say it.
Okay, so I know it's not real, but I feel like if I say it's not real, that guy's gonna kill himself and then they're gonna kill Watson. So I'm just gonna buy into his bullshit, even though I don't actually believe it. And hope for the best.
It's real. All of it, it's real.
It's not, though. Okay, Watson's alive. My headset keeps beeping at me, so if you give me just a second, I'm gonna go grab a cord real quick and I will be right back. Lickety split, son. Okay. Okay, so I think there's only maybe 1 or 2 left. Can't see any on this side. Alright guys, you gotta stop doing that. Okay. Can't move that one because it's got a bunch of hooligans in front of it. Sneak through the mosh pit again. I wonder what song they're listening to. Let's go. Okay, last one is this one, I'm pretty sure. But this thing is like super in the way and really annoying. So is this one. Maybe I can hit it with... What beams are over here? Okay, so that's hitting that one. Damn. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's get it. Last one, I'm pretty sure.
Is unstoppable, but you are merely a man, and I know how to stop you.
What do you mean?
You tell him, Sherlock.
What have you done?
I have made a friend.
Yeah!
Hey. Ooh, it's a little quiet. Don't hear any more chanting.
Curse you! Oh, great one, forgive me!
It is over, Rochester.
Sucks to suck.
I thought this time would be different. But the gods laugh at man's arrogance.
Sherlock, come back down! The wave!
Holy, okay, that's preposterous.
Turn yourself in, save yourself!
The abyss calls for me, Mr. Holmes, as it does for you. The final problem approaches, and you too shall fall. Sherlock!
Yeah, we should go.
Rochester, don't!
Such heights we reach!
Bye.
No! God! Sherlock,
That's the slowest approaching wave I've ever seen in my life.
I have to know!
Don't be a fucking moron. And a moron he was. I got an achievement called... It's gibberish. I don't know how to read that.
Did I rouse you? I could relocate to the study, but I wanted to be at hand should you need me.
No, no, no. The sound of your keys. It is my tether back to the waking world.
You guys just need to bang already.
Helps me too. Perhaps at some point you could read it and tell me if it accords with your memory. There are moments in our journey that only you were privy to. Your encounter with Gygax, your visions with Light of the Abyss, your confrontation with Rochester.
No,
Pardon me?
do not publish it. It would be professional suicide. You would be a laughingstock, a fabulist, concocting penny dreadfuls for the unwashed masses. And I... Well, I would no longer attract a distinguished clientele, but madmen convinced I could connect them to their deceased relatives or help them capture a fairy.
Sounds about right.
It doesn't seem to get any better, does it?
When I close my eyes, John, I am falling. Falling into a black abyss. It is endless and suffocating and unforgiving. What I would give for a dreamless night.
Poor buddy.
It's going to be all right, Sherlock.
What is that?
It will help you rest.
Drugs.
No, 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 not that. No, no. I say, Watson, would you be afraid to sleep in the same home as a lunatic, a man with softening of the brain, an idiot whose mind has lost its grip?
Not in the least.
Why are they both so goddamn sweaty? I mean, he makes sense.
That's lucky.
They're glistening. He's just throwing the whole damn thing in the fire. Alright. Well, I guess that was nice of him on Sherlock's behalf, because he was going cuckoo at the end there. Oh shit, that was the end. Can I not watch this? Because that would be dope. There we go. Oh, there's not even like a little epilogue thing or anything like that. Just gonna click this so this is quiet. Okay, well, if you were watching, I appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed yourself, go ahead and give me a follow so you know when I go live next time. I will probably cry myself to sleep if you don't, but it's no big deal, don't feel bad. Totally kidding. The next big game I'm going to play is going to be Tears of the Kingdom when that comes out. However, that doesn't come out till May 12th. I did just get a capture card, and I have streamed in the past the Dark Picture series, and the only one I haven't streamed yet is Until Dawn, which is like the first one from them that's not even technically part of like the anthology series. So I might do my first stream testing that out because I already have that game on PlayStation, so I could give that a shot. I fucking love Until Dawn. I've played it already and I got through with everybody alive. However, I did start playing with, I want to say I played the Quarry, then I played the Devil in Me, and then I played the whole rest of the anthology series backwards just because I'd already played them all before. So I was like, yeah, fuck it, whatever, we'll do it. Those, if you wanted to check them out, are on my YouTube channel. They are under the same name that I have on here. I played Wolf Among Us on here. I have, however, played the Batman Telltale series games and all of the Walking Dead ones as well, just not on stream. But yeah, so the Wolf Among Us will probably be going up on my YouTube in the next week or so, and then this will go up there too eventually. But we'll have to see, because once Tears of the Kingdom comes out, that's like pretty much all I'm gonna be messing with. Just because there are a couple people in here, I'm gonna see if I have any friends to raid right now. We got one of the people I follow playing a horror game right now, but I don't know what they're playing. I'm just assuming it's horror because they always play horror. But we'll probably raid out into him. He's pretty cool, he's pretty nice. Tell him you said hi from me, and I'm gonna get this started real quick. Okay. But yeah, like I said, guys, thanks for coming to hang out. Give me a follow if you want to check me out next time, and I will catch you over in the raid. Make sure to say hi and be nice.